Day 6. This is going to be the one and only game of this evening because it is just a singular game on Saturday. After this game, we will be having a lovely community tournament. Actually, a community round robin where COG Academy people and some invitees or even random people will be joining to make some teams and have a fun time. Anyway, back to this game at hand. We'll be, of course, looking at the blue team versus the red team. And over on the blue team, we have... I'm not going to start on Kazal because that'd be too easy. Panda Turtle is going to be on the Hunbats in the jungle. Nazarian going to be on Vamana in the solo. Carl, which I guess is similar to Khan. It's going to be on, Jablanc in the ADC role. 0-2 on the Sylvanas in the support role. And Darkns on the Janus in the mid. Janus.
And top to bottom for the red team, we've got Jithins on Sylvanas playing a support role. Volby will be playing Isis in mid. Roundy V2 will be in the solo lane on Chalk. I Hate Login. The Artemis playing ADC. And Findings will also be playing the Monkey Hoonbots in the jungle role.
Top standard starts. Nobody doing any invading or shenanigans. We're just going to do what they feel best. Leashing out those blue minions. Checking to see how this... I think you're going to see a lot more aggression from which side. I mean, the Vamana vs. Chalk is pretty much a... You know, it's just who's the better player matchup. And it's two monkeys. We can call one Goku.
Yeah, he does have the Shaolin monkey skin on, and it looks like, speaking of that, Shaolin is deciding to go ahead and rotate to mid extremely early. No wards placed by the blue team, but Giannis was back by his tower, so probably a good call there by his teammates to go ahead and make sure that he was back. No early gank pressure. But let's see where that monkey goes to steal some back harpies. Seems to be the plan for him right now.
Yep, him and Ice is going to go get those back harpies. Really efficient on the, experience splitting. Hunbat's going over for the enemy back harpies because, they're free. The only person that's around to contest would be Chalk, and he's busy with Vamana. So Giannis just kind of playing it safe under the tower because he is at half health. So Hunbat's getting away scot-free over there as he spends a little bit long taking those back harpies. Obviously did not have a Hand of the Gods up to use and or did not want to use it. He's going to get caught here. One monkey on the other. Blue monkey gets actually stunned out by a beautiful ball through the wall. Isis looking to follow up on that, and she will find those wing gusts through the wall. And I hate how I can never quite select the right character with the mouse on the minimap, but that's okay. That's okay. Over here in the solo lane.
Stun through the wall at mid camps for sure. I mean, she definitely just hit a beautiful spirit ball and was able to just chase the monkey around and end up getting first blood over there. So. Yeah,
I mean, you can tell he had no idea that that ball was going through there. I mean, he just must have thrown it out, and Giannis is like, "Oh, you're stunned." Sorry, bro. But Sylvanas with Jablanc and Sylvanas with Artemis. I'm actually going to give the Sylvanas with Jablanc is winning the lane at the moment. Mostly because the other Sylvanas is less health. But Jablanc's taking a lot of poke damage. Artemis not choosing to use her volley on the... Or sorry, her... volley. It's her volley. On the archers and or minions. She's just using it to poke damage. And 0-2 kind of, I would say, failing at healing his teammate before he left the lane. I mean, Jablanc's sitting there at half health. He's kind of hopping and... Sylvanas is like, alright, going to mids. Catch you later. Got a full mana bar. It's okay. Cool.
Hold still, please.
So they're going to use the hog. They use the hog. Blue's going to get the left mid camps. Right goes to the red team as the monkey and the Isis split that. So one Sylvanas will be slightly ahead of the other as he does hit 5. But Hunbat's a little bit behind Hunbat's. Goku taking the lead with that one. Over on the left side, Jablanc having to be super careful against Artemis because the boar is up and available. If she does get too squirrely, she can kill him, especially that
he's taking a lot of poke with that volley. I mean, he's quarter HP. I mean, if he comes out of the tower, I mean, Artemis is going to have to make a move right here and pop the boar right about. And if she does it, she could get the kill, but just play a little cautious.
Trying to bait it out.
I'm really surprised the board didn't come out right there, honestly. I don't know if she didn't have enough mana or not, but she should have been able to use it at that point, you'd imagine, and pretty much guarantee herself a kill.
She's trying to zone him out of any experience he could possibly get, although her stacked side of the minions isn't really going to matter. As the Sylvanas and Monkey rotate over this way to support him and will give him the heals, so Artemis kind of missed out on an opportunity to get a good starting kill. Although they are up 1-0, thanks to that awkward movement by the monkey early game. His speed is actually going to be stolen. Unbats here at the blue side's speed. Gonna get that sealed up pretty quick. Giannis looking to rotate. Will they be able to do anything about it? Nope, they won't. Ice is actually going to put a good bit of poke damage onto him, force him to use his portal, go back through the mid lane to safety. Ice is very on point with her big old giant balls today.
Yeah, red team doing a really good job of sharing the farm, especially you know, that mid lane with the Moonbots. Just they not only did they get the back harpies of blues earlier, they ended up taking their speed together. So a lot of good XP sharing going on between those two, and keeping them ahead right now. And that's really what the game is. She got first blood, but keep on farming, and that's the name of the game.
Yep. If you look over at the solo lane side of things, you see Vamana's picked up his Smithy's hammer. Got, you know, the extra health and protections. Chalk going straight into the warrior tabby. So he's going for the extra damage.
Well, Vomit is one of those guys that really, one of the main solo laners that just wants to farm.
Yeah.
You know, he just doesn't want to die. He just wants to sit there and get up to, you know, 15, 17 is kind of the time frame. You'll see the Vamana really start being relatively annoying to take down. Chalk's maybe trying to go ahead and get a little bit more damage in early to go ahead and maybe get an early kill on this Vamana if he does make a mistake.
Vamana going for a little bit of poke damage, but not going to find any. He actually hasn't hit an auto attack quite yet. There he goes. I think he hit one there and actually missed his kick. What is the... Not the umbrella, rang the other one. Damn it.
Armored umbrella.
Armored umbrella, there it is. Missed
Still an
that too. It
umbrella.
looked like you turned a little too soon and threw it out to the side.
Mid Harpies get ready to come up here in a little bit. Looks like red team already trying to get prepared for those in the next few seconds, as Sylvanas is there on the left hand side, Hoonbots and Isis over there on the right hand side, and blue team looking to secure these lefts. Looks like they'll do that, and it looks like it'll be another even split, 1-1 for the mid Harpies on each side.
Yep, that's Sylvanas though, the red one. Playing that dangerous game, sticking around for quite a bit. If they really wanted to take advantage of it, Giannis could, you know, show up at just the right time, or even use his ultimate if the blue team Sylvanas can get a nice root and pull. That would be one dead extra support, but they play it safe. Everybody just looking for the farm. Especially Jablanc trying to clean up these minions. And the boar comes out from Artemis, and I did not hit L. So, oh lord, she's running as fast as she can. She just needs one more shot if there's a volley. Oh god, she ran through the stun and she got stunned out.
Yeah.
I need to rethink my move.
She didn't stutter
Yeah,
step
bad
it.
by
That's
the
going to allow
Artemis.
Jablanc to get away.
Yeah, a little bit of a misplay over there by the Artemis. If she would have stopped, she should have been able to go ahead and clean up that kill. All she had to do was stop for a second. More than likely, her volley would have been off cooldown by then, and she could have just sat there and led the target and got the kill. But she does need to be careful as the rotation does come in. Sylvanas, and that's going to be an ultimate, two ultimates from Sylvanas and Hoonbots. And, well, 0-2 will clean up that kill off of Artemis with the help of Hoonbots, and support getting the first kill for the blue team over there, which is always nice to get the support a little kill. It's a couple kills.
Do be careful.
Yep, it was definitely, you know, as soon as I saw those coming in, thinking Artemis is dead. I said Hunbats, but Artemis was quite dead. I mean, her ult's on cooldown. She doesn't have any beads. Didn't have any beads yet. And that's kind of the end of that truck. So I think she was a little bit up there and then was like, hey, nobody's here. Where'd everybody go? Vamana goes up into the big baby form looking to fight Chalk. Chalk taking a little poke from those minions, but Vamana's going to try and take out the other minions. He's going to be really careful. He's still at half health. Both ultimates are down for the solo laners. Vamana going to use that dash to get out of there. Instead, he will take an axe to the face and work on getting back in the mid lane. Did we have a bit of an engagement?
Yeah, it looks like Isis ended up engaging on the blue Hoonbots and was able to pick up a kill. I'm not too sure exactly what happened there.
Didn't even use her ult. So, not too bad there. Jablanc having to use his Rising Jaguar to get out of the Sylvanas snare. Then looking to just try and get experience. So they're pushing the wave. He'll be all right there once he gets to that wave. Mana having gone back and healed up, back into the right lane, looking to try and push Chalk around as much as he can.
Both solo laners getting that teleport to tower this time around. Looks like Vamana's got stage 2 and Chalk has stage 1, so more than likely you'll see Chalk get his level 2 teleport or even level 3 TP and head right back to lane after he buys. They're going to need a weakening curse, though, the red team against this Vamana. That's one big key is that with that healing that he has in that ultimate, it's just so annoying to try to take out a big baby when he's in full health form, and so that you're gonna need a weakening curse on this team somewhere. And being that Chalk's already filled that secondary slot with a teleport, you're kind of wondering who's gonna grab it for the other team.
Same thing goes for blue team. Remember that one game, ISIS.
Yeah, I think both teams need to come out with a weakening curse this game. Both sides need one for the other. I mean, Chalk does have sustain as well with his heal. Again, the lifesteal off of Artemis will be reduced, and of course, obviously, Sylvanas and Isis. So a lot of healing on both sides. Well, more healing on the red team than there is on the blue team. But again, both teams gonna need at least one weakening curse. But with both solo laners again filling out their active slots, not too sure where that weakening is going to come out of.
And you have to mention the Sylvanas. I mean, everybody. It's going to be so rough. Right now, the blue, I say the red team has more healing on it because the Ice Assault along with Sylvanas. But, you know, that's the easy counter to Isis, getting a weakening curse. If she can't heal in her own ultimate, then she's not going to fight in her own ultimate. She'll get some damage out, so I mean, that's a reason to fight in it, but she won't be able to depend on it for the healing. And that's a lot of what Isis like to do when they're fighting their ultimate, is wait till they're just at that brink of destruction and then pop their ult and get, you know, half their health back even. Ooh, red Hunbats. Little bit of a misplay on that. Well, I don't even want to say a misplay. It's more of just well played by Jablanc as he got right out of that Hunbat's ultimate. One ult down, both monkey ults down. Jablanc trying to stay alive, but he's actually in big trouble. He could get picked off if Artemis can hit all of her auto attacks. She barely misses the volley, and Giannis in the same boat, but he will get picked off by the Wing Gust from the Isis. And that's going to be a Gold Fury for the red team.
Yeah, Jablanc going in there missing his poison darts. Didn't look like he hit the Artemis at all, actually. Looked like he hit the side wall there and didn't even get any damage out. And kind of just put his head where it didn't belong. But blue team Sylvanas does have a blink. It is up available, really trying to make a play off of this. He does blink in there. Doesn't get to the threshold. Looks like circle of protection will be thrown down. And he's just trying to... Blue team Sylvanas just staying in there as long as he could to try to hog it, but just gets blown up as he blinked in a little too early before the threshold was there. I'm not too sure if his ultimate was up and available to even... No, it wasn't even up, so he couldn't really do too much for any sort of CC in that aspect to get that steal anyways.
If he had it, that'd have been great. But
yeah,
alas.
So red team will take a 3-kill advantage. They'll take the 3 kills they just picked up. They got 2 on the left-hand side earlier, then they ended up picking up that Sylvanas Gold Fury, so they'll put them up 3 kills. And that with that Gold Fury, just
3
under
kills and 3K.
2,000. Yep.
Yep, so right now, red team firmly in control of the driver's wheel steering block thing. And, you know, it's just, they just got to keep up their farm and keep up their pressure. Right now, Artemis getting pushed back a little bit here by Call, which is the blue Jablanc. There is no red Jablanc, so that shouldn't be an issue. But red bats looking for those left mids. They're just about to come up. Same with the rights. 3 in mid for blue, only 2 in mid. Currently, Sylvanas is on his way. They're going to head on over to the right mids. Sylvanas hoofing it over there, and it'll be just another even split.
Yeah, it looks like third split of the game for the mid camps, and this seems to be kind of the game plan right now. Blue team just guaranteeing themselves 1 set of mid camps, which is always good. Helps you get back in the game, because losing both sets of mid camps is a lot of XP, a lot of gold. And both teams pretty much 3-way splitting both of them as well, so not too much gained or lost on either side.
I find it funny how they each have century wards on the opposite side. So, I mean, the warding just is identical. It's kind of funny as how identical their warding system is. Like, the only thing is that blue team doesn't have one super deep ward. And it looks like Jablanc just loses a boxing match over on the left side, and they're going to be trying to aggress on the top of the Sylvanas, and that's not actually going to happen.
Yeah,
So,
Artemis looks like her ult's down over there to get the Husky out. Was able to go ahead and pick up a kill on the Jablanc. Again, Jablanc not having beat. Oh, he does have beats at this moment in time. Weren't used. Not too sure if he just knew he was dead and didn't want to use them, or you know, if he just forgot. It looks like a engagement in the middle. Fear No Evil was used. The red team Sylvanas will get a beautiful grab, and on the Giannis, ult will come out from blue Sylvanas to go ahead and try to save the day. Looks like Wind Gust will come out and scatter the blue team around a little bit more, but red team able to pick up another kill.
yeah, it was a nice ultimate by Artemis. She used that as that last second, or nothing else is going to kill him. Pop it. So definitely able to clean up the kill on Giannis. And so putting him up 6-1 in favor of the red team,
Yeah,
going back to their
Team
red buff.
Sylvanas definitely had a great pull to go ahead and pull him into that ISIS over there and help secure that kill from tower.
Jablanc doing a little denying of experience over here on this side, letting the minions just kill each other out. But that will soon stop as the second wave is coming.
Yeah, Ichabal is up on Artemis, so Shablanca is not really going to want to fight her anymore, honestly, at this point in time, as that item will really increase the boxing potential of Artemis and pretty much just reduce any damage that Shablanca does have already, so he needs to be wary of that, and he's just going to have to hang out under tower and try to go ahead and get a couple picks off if he can, if he can get his teammates over here. Giannis is ulting, and he will go ahead and miss, but looks like Fear No Evil will be used along with Darkest Knights, and then Wrath of Terror will come out from the red team Sylvanas, and they're trying to go ahead and do something on this left-hand side as all 4 members are there. But the missed pull will pretty much put that gank attempt down to a close as Chalk has rotated from the soul lane using his teleport, it looks like, trying to see if he can clean anything up as he knows a few ultimates are down, misses the axe throw, and will just end up having to go back.
Yep. Deadly goes all the way over there without using his teleport, giving Vamana a chance to get his own blue buff for free. Going to push up this wave and possibly contest him at Chalk's blue buff, which would be a really good play from him right now. He has to be super careful, though, because they could rotate on him and do a lot of damage. So if he's not fully aware, he does not have a ward out there, so it's a dangerous situation for him. Chalk needs to hurry back to his tower. He does get that cleaned up. Vamana's got to get out of there now. He just wants to get that tower. There he gets the tower.
Go ahead and use it if he has to get out. He's smart to secure that tower, but he'll just clear the path and he'll run back. Red team Soonbots was looking like he wanted to go over there, but ends up going back toward the middle to see what he can do. And the baby over there taking the first tower on the right hand side as Chalk did overextend himself going to the left hand side to try to make a play. So a little bit of a over rotation and extension on Chalk's side, and he'll lose his tier 1 for it.
Yeah, it's one of those old sayings and things that all players should really understand is that if you have a player who rotates out of your lane to go and try to get something done in another lane, if you either rotate with him and try and even up the fight, or B, if you don't, you better get something on your side of the map, because I mean you're there by yourself. You better clear that wave and get any kind of buffs or towers or whatever is available, because if you don't, that's going to put you even further behind, and just it's going to be kind of silly. Because then you're just letting him rotate for free, and if he rotates for free and doesn't have to worry about, oh, well, yeah, he's not even going to really push my lane. Well, I'm just going to rotate everywhere, and the rest of your team's going to be a 5-on-4. Artemis just still focusing so hard on those volleys onto the Jablanc, and it's working out for her. I mean, she's got 2 levels
I know
on.
that's just so annoying right there, just to keep getting poked. Even though Shablanca has the life steal, it's like, look, come on, I want you to hit the wave, not me. Stop it. I got to keep going back and forth. So Shablanca not having a great time right now. You can kind of tell he's just like, look, I just want to clear this wave. I want to catch up and farm. But Artemis just using her volley and just keep poking out the Shablanca the best he can. Looks like maybe red team will attempt a Gold Fury, but wards will be spotting this out more than likely, as blue team Sylvanas will just roam to the middle. Red team Sylvanas does attempt the grab and will miss that. We'll see if they actually do start this, as Artemis will start the Gold Fury.
They're looking to bait a fight. Are they going to leash? They do leash it immediately. Blue team picks up the aggro from it. Now it's going to go back to red team. Now they're going to use ultimates. Blue team gets the Gold Fury. Are they going to be able to capitalize on this fight? Vamana and Chalk are both over there. Chalk focusing attention on Giannis. Giannis goes through his portal, gets on out of there. Hunbats, the red Hunbats looking to stay alive on the backside. Jablanc forced to get out. Blue Hunbats gets burned down by a good stun from a Spirit Ball. The red Hunbats gets taken down by Vamana. And Vamana's like, oh, there's 4 of you. Goodbye. I thought there was more of us here, but apparently the rest of my team has been
kind of bailed out on him, as Giannis did have to use his ult to get out of there and almost actually got brought back into the fight. Red team Sylvanas using a beautiful grab again. He's hit a few of them. He's missed a couple, but he's at least taking shots at the grab, and he's hit Giannis a few times and brought him back into the fight. Almost able to capitalize, but Giannis able to go ahead and escape again, being the magician that he is, with the portals popping through the other side and not taking too much damage, able to survive. So it looks like a 1-for-1 exchange, and the blue team did get Gold Fury, reducing that lead down at red team did have from about 3,000 to about 2,200. So kind of fighting themselves back into this, which is a good good engagement over there for blue team. They were able to make something happen out of that.
On a hurry and back to his tower. Needs to try and save this as fast as he can. Gonna do what he can. Will he say? Yeah, he'll save it. Chuck's gonna back off. He doesn't want to try and fight the baby under tower. Vamana, though, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. He does have a Hasten Fatalis online, so he's gonna be able to stick to that Chuck like a phrase that I won't say because it's, you know, inappropriate.
This is that magic time Vamana hitting level 18. You know, that's around that mark where he's not scared to fight anymore, and it doesn't look like he is at all. He'll fight that Chalk if he has to at this point in time. He feels like he could be able to take him out, but he's still taking a lot of poke from the axe tosses over there, and we'll end up seeing what happens as Chalk might be trying to backbait him here.
Vamana at this point could really just run up past Chalk. Not even run up, but just walk past Chalk, clear out that wave, and then hurry up and rotate. Is an option, like Chalk just did. I mean, Chalk's like, you know what, I don't care. I'm going to go over here and clear your wave. And I'm going to go. So, if Vamana's got the wards out, he can be very pushy on this right side. Chalk rotating towards the mid camps that aren't ready to spawn yet. Right side buffs on the top are about to spawn. Lower buffs have all just been taken pretty recently, so Hunbat's over there. The disproportionate timer is going to actually lead to some awkward and interesting team fights. As the top is ready, Hunbat should be heading on over to the right side. So this would, I would say, a likely play on Vamana will be coming up pretty soon. DeBlanc figuring, or sorry, Hunbat's, oh my god, Vamana figuring out that Hunbat's is going to be coming over here for his buff soon as he pings out the Chalk taking his blue buff. So it looks like Hunbat's going to be going in the middle lane.
Still no weakening out for the other team though, the red team for that Vamana. Like they're gonna have to ISIS or Artemis having no actives right now. Kind of surprising. Big Baby does come out. They'll go ahead and engage on this Chalk over here. Just Chalk running away. Was able to get out of the range. Didn't get hit by Hasten Fatalis, so no continued actions over there on the right hand side. So that's an ultimate down, and Chalk might look to see if he can make anything happen out of it, knowing that that's down. But Baby will go ahead and back up and go back to base. Teleport is up, so you expect him to TP back to that tower. As Hoonbots over here is on the left-hand side of the duo lane. Was looking to see if he can do something, but will be spotted out by ward coverage. And Shablanke just hanging out under tower, not having any of that. And Hoonbots will go ahead and put his attention to the mid lane, where a lot of the action has been going on. Spear Ball will come out from the ISIS. Hits the Hoonbots on the right-hand side over there. Again, another nice Spear Ball coming out from ISIS.
Hunbats, blue Hunbats having a big old problem with those, and I was actually, you know, I thought that, I was like, Artemis, did she go back yet? Because I didn't even see Artemis on the minimap because Jablanc's icon was covering it, but that was because Artemis was busy killing him. Over in the mid lane, we do have a blink into Nature's Grasp. Oh god, Nature's Grasp comes out looking for the Giannis. It did find it, but he beats out of it. Instead, Chalk's going to dive the tower. Hunbat's looking to try and clean that up. Jumps a little too far. Uses... Wait, that was red Hunbat's ult to clean that up. Help him get out of there. Vamana and everybody trying to do what they can. I wish I could get the camera on the spectator to zoom out like that. So that way I can see the action, and you can see the action a little bit better.
Yeah, it looks like this tier 1 will go down for the red team over there, as they've had enough of that being up there. Sylvanas will just keep on the push. And they might try to seize this tier 2 as they do have minions coming in, but I don't know how
pushed everybody else out.
Looks like they're
pretty free.
Siege. I mean, they're going.
And they just got to fight the Jablanc, or sorry, the Sylvanas, who's now dead.
A lot of damage. Yeah, he's ISIS with the wing gust, Chalk with the axes. He's just hitting them, and down goes Sylvanas as Hoombots had him forced out of the fight. Shablanke will use the ult to kind of stall them over there. Just kind of a disengagement ultimate right there, saying, "Hey guys, let's go ahead and get out. We just lost our tier 1 and our tier 2 tower back to back.
Both mid and left.
Regroup. Yeah, they just lost a lot of towers extremely fast, and red team will take advantage of this fact that they know there's a little bit of a slow reaction for the blue team. But Vomiter will get over there to the Gold Fury and see if he can slow this down. As 4 members of the blue team are here, it's where Fear No Evil will be used. Chalk trying to do some zoning out here. This Big Baby is in his form over there, just chomping down on the ISIS. But I hate login right there is just on that Artemis, just doing work at this moment in time, putting out the damage. She picks up another kill, and this time it looks like the Vomiter will end up probably use clear the path to escape. He's got almost no HP. Heal will come out from Sylvanas, and they'll have to disengage, but this will still end up being a free gold tier for the red team, and Sylvanas will use his hog and ISIS clean it up over there on that left-hand side.
Yep. I
Two
don't
to
think they
12.
really want to take a fire giant just yet, because obviously their hog is down. Their hog 3 is down. But I wouldn't consider it a bad idea if Chalk would, build into a hog 3 himself. Hog 3, or Chalk with a hog 3 is, a very versatile objective stealer with that silence. He can come in there, silence them, and then have his leisurely way with taking the objective if they don't have beats available. So it's an option for him. Still, I'm quite disappointed in the fact that there's no weakening curses on either team.
Yeah, all the active slots will be filled up on the blue team, and honestly, I think that's a bad decision as beads will be picked up by the Shablanke, which is typical with boots. The Humbots will be picking up beads as well, and Sylvanas having gone into Blink 1 already, and Giannis into an Aegis. I guess he's just obviously looking to avoid some of that burst damage that can occur. We'll see what ends up happening. But again, with that ISIS on that team and that Chalk and the healing that they do have with Sylvanas, it's a lot of healing and no weakening to stop any of it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's going to be a rough time. They're going to have to be super careful at this Fire Giant engagement when it does happen, because ISIS is just going to wait until the team wants to aggress, then she's going to drop her ult right on top of Fire Giant and the team. And, wait. Chalk in a little bit of trouble throwing out. Zach's going to teleport to it to get away, and, blue falls right for that, which they don't particularly care about. They just wanted him gone. Big rotations here from the blue side, coming over towards this Fire Giant side of the map. They looking to fight this monkey, I would say. Be a good time to do it. And monkey's going to jump over the wall after they get that. Ultimate from Sylvanas being used. Chalk going really hard on top of the Giannis, and this is the problem that they have had this whole game, is that Chalk just focuses Giannis, is able to get him with I Hate Login on the Artemis, also following it up. Blanc going to go down very quickly now because it is a 2-on-1. He is... Sorry, that was the Sylvanas on the blue team, too. Good God.
Yeah, I Hate Login on the Artemis was able to come around the backside as she was pushing the wave real fast. Saw her team was in an engagement and rotated through the mid lane. Just came right across it and ascent in the back line before they even realized what happened. They would put a lot of pressure on there, and then the Chalk, like you said, just Chalk is going in on the Giannis at all points in time. If he sees him, that's who he's trying to target. And looks like Red Team will go ahead and pick up this Fire Giant, and Vamana putting himself in a little bad position over there, trying to see what he could have done. But
he did have a hog 3. He was looking to try and steal it. It was just a little bit late, though. A little tardy to the party. Vamana going to get in a fight with Artemis, and that's definitely not what he wants to do, as the Spirit Ball catches him way down range. Able to stop him in his clear the path, but he will just stroll on out of there because they're more concerned about the tower. Right tower, 2-2 going to Red Team. That's going to increase their lead to 12, almost 13,000 gold. That's pretty nutty. The Red Team firmly in control of this game. 15-3 at 27 minutes with Fire Giant. They have no towers left to take. They're just going to wait for buffs, or they're going to go back and buy up and then siege some Phoenixes. So, blue team in a very tough spot. No weakening curse slots available. That's, I mean, it's the sustains of everything that they got to deal with. And right now, looking at where the money has gone, if you look at the blue team, they have so many more full actives and so many more actives in general. Looking at the red team, they have 3 slots still available. I mean, they're dumping their money straight into damage and everything that is necessary to get them the lead, and it seems to be working out because they're able to position themselves and take advantage of situations to not need those abilities. They're making the other team use their actives instead.
Yeah, blue team right here is just going to have to hope that red team can maybe make a mistake and maybe have one person get picked off like the Artemis if they can get 2 or 3 people on top of her. But red team having none of that, they know what's going on. They're hanging out in pairs. As 3 are on the left-hand side and 2 are in the mid. Looks like there'll be a siege on the left-hand side as that's where the most of the action seems to be ready to occur here. But we do have a Sylvanas in the mid lane getting chased by the Vomino, but he'll just clear the path and he'll just run back to his Phoenix. As this time it looks like the eyes will be on the center Phoenix. Artemis will go ahead and start attacking that as Sylvanas, and I think actually Chalk is taking this out right now. But big ultimate will come out from blue Sylvanas, and Chubaki will be used to go ahead and quick stun, but they'll fire back with another Sylvanas ultimate, and Big Baby is on the Artemis like he needs to be focusing. That's the damage that comes out, but Isis again connecting with everything that she has, kills the Sylvanas real fast, and Vomina now in a lot of trouble as clear the path will be used to get out. He'll try to go around the backside, and he'll escape for now. He might get chased down by the monkey, but it looks like the center Phoenix is still being engaged on as Chalk and Isis are on, and that will go down. Their next eyes will be on the left-hand Phoenix with only Giannis there and the monkey to defend at this moment in time. How long will this Phoenix last is the question.
Not long at all, and I did see something that made me very happy in that first engagement. As soon as Vamana went up into his ultimate, Sylvanas on the red team popped his weakening curse, and I breathed a sigh of relief as I saw everything happen. And you can tell all the things are happening because red team full health, you know, the fire giant helping amongst everything else, but they have no reason to stop healing, and now they're still full health. They're just going to be able to siege this Titan. This should pretty much be the end of the game here shortly if they play their cards right. Ice is kind of out of position here. The blue team looking to take advantage of it, collapsing on her pretty hard. Artemis trying to support her winged lady as well as she can and actually survives that. They're going to turn their attention to Jablanc taking him down. Sylvanas and Giannis next up on the docket. Beautiful pull by that. Able to take out Giannis. Vamana running back to base. And Sylvanas is in the crosshairs of Unbats. Triple kill coming out for the monkey. Oh my god.
Right now. She's
Oh, is it Artemis?
Artemis not even looking for the Titan right now. She just wants this quadra if she can get it, but he's staying at base. Oh, but the Titan goes down. So Artemis unable to find the quadra, but doing very effective zoning duty while the red team did secure that Titan over there in a very efficient 30-minute game.
Vamana couldn't even look at the rest of the team. It was just like, Artemis, stop looking at me!
Well, Isis went 7-0-7 with a 50-stack Doom Orb, never dying ones, and 100 stacks on her Warlock Sash was extremely tanky and had a ton of damage coming out from those Wind Gusts, just cleaning up house. I'd imagine, without looking at these charts just yet, that she probably topped the damage charts of her team there.
Artemis 9-1. She's gonna be pretty high.
Doing a lot of work. Yeah, Artemis did a lot of work actually, and so did the Chalk. Surprisingly, Chalk was involved in a lot. Just he does a lot of auto tech. Surprised that Isis didn't come as high on the damage as it seemed like she was just doing so much work.
One thing I like I think is a interesting way of looking at it is the team with the most assists got the most of their kills during team fights. The team that, maybe the team that obviously didn't win, they died during team fights, so they're not going to have as many assists, but, teams with less team fight or less assists tend to get a lot more single target kills or outplaying, stuff like that. It's possible to, win with less assists, but these guys on the red team definitely proving that they were grouping up, they were rotating as a group, engaging well together, and, playing very well. Player damage chart topper going to be the Artemis with 31,000 damage on her number pad there. Isis following closely behind, 20,000. Although Chalk, 25,000 in second place.
That's the number that put out a little surprising. I was like, okay, yeah, Artemis makes sense. She was doing a lot of work with the crit. But Chalk actually coming out at second on 25,000 and Isis third. Again, It just seemed like Isis was doing so much more. But Chalk with 10 assists, definitely laying down the axes, as you used to say, versus laying down the hammer. So he was doing what he had to do over there and making quick work of the Giannis especially.
Definitely. Well, that wraps it up for day 6, our only game of the day. So tune in Monday. We will continue with our normal daily broadcasts of probably a pair of games. We will, check our schedule. Check out cognitivegaming.com for anything involving the COG Academy. It's your lovely place to learn, expand, and the place where pros are born. Easy, but I think it's kind of cool. Join us next time, guys. Girls. Yay! On more successful